make a huge impact on that, I think, over the next couple of weeks if I can get it working. Okay, thank you. He says, thank you. I wish I could get, oh, he says, thank you. And I said, literally, I wish I could give you better news with what I'm seeing in the markets, but everything will change fundamentally, as I said earlier. And he responded, I have an 18-year-old son I'm trying to get into trading while he's in school. I'm going to find his portfolio and work with him. And that story I hear a lot of with a lot of older parents helping their kids get into trading and automated trading. I think that's a really good thing. It's a good skill to have as well as the programming, especially with Python programming, because that will change and help you out, not needing to be dependent on people. And as I said, and I followed up with, I just discovered some software that I was saying, Backtrader and that sort of thing, that can help here with automated trading to maximize your portfolio opportunities, which is very true. And to me, it's very exciting because I'm seeing so much control you have over all this with all the trading rules that you apply, and being able to look for opportunities in the markets and profit off them, and again, to be able to do it not only with a consistent basis, on a consistent basis, but also do it in scale, meaning if you've got one thing, you see the same opportunity but in a different asset, why not do it 5 times over? That's what happened with the SMB fiasco when they depegged from the euro. The Swiss National Bank depegged their franc off of the euro. There was not one opportunity, there's probably about 15, and there are big moves. You can do the same thing with trading, where you have one opportunity, it impacts other areas in the market that gives you even more opportunity if you know how to build and implement those patterns. All right, so we move over to the other section regarding some members. There's 2 different ones here, so we'll deal with the first one. Now, this is all lessons to be learned for me. So this guy says, for elite members not being able to live it, would be useful to have a recording link and the coupon code to help any Shopify reports or webinars if you're adding that as another portal. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so if I go to my blog, what I'm referring to is a few things. Let me just show you a couple things. I just want people to understand what I'm doing moving in the future, because a lot of people pretty well only watch my videos and make a video out of this, I guess. Okay, so I have a Shopify account, and basically I'm introducing this. I introduced it a few weeks ago, and it was more of a test on how this store will run. So basically we have 3 sections: software, market reports, and videos. What they are is, if you go under videos, which is where I'm going to really leverage it, is basically putting up little videos of like $40, $50. Some may even be way more expensive, who knows. I'm basically going to do it on purpose. And they're going to be treated as bonus videos. And the reason for that is, let me just find my section. Okay, on here. Okay. So I just posted like an hour ago an email, which I do every day, well, multiple times a week, like for sure. And there's a couple things I want you to understand is I'll be doing what I call bonus videos, and we'll be just using them as ways to get people enticed to want to join my Quant Analytics membership as a form of bribe, basically. And it's a free thing. All my current membership members will get access to all this, but I'm only keeping all this stuff up for a few days, so it's going to be very exclusive, and I'm doing that on purpose as two reasons. Let me just see here. Why this approach? This forces you as a potential participant to take action during these events. Now, I've been doing this for years. I've run businesses for years, and I know the human psyche. A lot of people will sign up for something, for the new shiny toy, and then they forget about it. So this is a way to force people into action. You only have a couple of days on this opportunity to get this video, to learn something, to implement it, and then voila, it's gone, and it's gone forever. That's why I'm doing it. So basically what I'm saying is that laziness and procrastination will never ever be your friend in the markets if you're trying to be involved with the markets. Because if you are lazy or procrastinate, you will not make money. You'll probably lose money, in fact. So that's why I'm doing that. It's part of enticing people to take action. And as I said, it will be very limited, and I'm only going to be doing whatever I'm using as a bonus once. That's it. So that's what we're talking about. So my current members will get these download coupon codes. If you check out, you'll be given this coupon code, which gives you 100% discount, which is, free. And you'll get that, and then you can get the item for free, and that's all deployed through Shopify. So that's what I'm planning to do. So going back to the history here and the elite members, which is my previous membership, where I gave away a lot of stuff for nothing. This is what this person is referring to. So what I'm saying is I'll be posting all of this information for my members, download coupon codes, all that in my membership, and that will be part of the membership. But again, it's only going to be up for a couple of days. And then it was also asking about getting emails, and I said I'll be working on a back-end emailing service for my members, but yet again, I need to be careful of not overwhelming them. What I've learned over the years is when you involve people to be part of a membership, they can easily be overwhelmed, they can get bogged down, and they leave. So I'm trying to find ways to properly balance it in a way where people are not overwhelmed with a lot. And it's going to be a lot of experimentation on my part. So what this person said, my strong recommendation is to try and have a weekly PDF report or video summarizing anything you want to recap for that week in the markets or on coding. Valid. I prefer to do it daily, but he might be right. Maybe a weekly effort may be easier. Now, at present, the short videos are too fragmented, and I'd be very interested in knowing how people actually view the Instagram videos, which I admit run in the hundreds. I would even say they're in the thousands. And if you haven't seen this, this is what I'm referring to here, 15,000. And it's just growing every day. So that's what that person's referring to. Which I admit run in the hundreds. Well, this is what I respond with. I agree, which I'm actually thinking of doing exactly a daily summary report, as I mentioned. Now, the Instagram stuff is for my own reference, really, so it should not be of any value to others. I think it can be if you know how to use it, but only person who knows how to use it is me. That's why I do it. And it's not meant to be me putting up myself in a bikini and saying, look at all my exotic vacation travel plans that I have. You don't want to see that. Okay, so your response with the same goes for the tweets, which is a barrage. Less is more sometimes, totally agree. When I see Ned Davis image, it stands out on my Twitter feed as I know it's going to be interesting. I'm passing on my feedback, which I rarely do, but in doing so you are well respected by dint of your transparent hard work and of course interconnectedness with fellow quants. I tried, but it seems less is more, but it seems it took me years to figure this out, so we're there now. As said, I may do a daily summary of stuff in a massive PDF Word document. Videos are helpful too, just repeating what I just said. But again, even daily may be too much. Weekly may be better. I don't know, but over the next few weeks, I'm hoping to get my system up and running, trading with Dukascopy. I think most people are going to be only interested in that. They don't care behind the scenes. All they care about is the signals. And if you haven't seen the new back tester that I've discovered, back trader that I've discovered, it does do that. It will generate signals for you on your trading strategies, and it's pretty good. You made me seriously think of using iPad more for trading. This is all mobile stuff. I do not know of anyone else who is grappling with these same real time and over years, so I'm not expressing discontent. There's no discontent here. Believe me, this is very valuable for myself and others. And this is what I respond with. Now, Many people are using iPads and Apple tech. I'm not sure if you followed this guy, Suraj Raval, but he did some video demo of converting TensorFlow machine learning models to Android. I thought that was pretty impressive. So obviously, I find this amazing transition if I was to follow this path, which is obviously Google versus Apple devices. I prefer Apple tech, but sometimes you need to choose software transformation over other choices. So what I'm saying there is, because of these type of videos I've seen on taking Google TensorFlow machine learning model, which eventually I want to eventually do, and you could take that and convert it very, not easily, but much easier onto Android versus Apple, iPad, iPhone, or iOS. It's just, that would take a higher priority because the conversion is much easier than Apple, because with Apple you can only really work with one language, Swift, and I've covered that before. So that transition I'm interested in. Okay, let's see. So he gave the link. P.S. I value your input to improve the service. Thanks for that. Okay. Hey everybody, sorry, last section here. Taking myself off camera, that takes up too much drive space with that. Okay, so another person canceled their subscription. This is going to shock you. Why would I talk about this? Very important to understand this because it typifies a lot of why people leave. Okay, so I thought I would go over this, and he was pretty cool about it. No worries, I understand your point as I explained below. People like me fall in the outlier category of occasional traders, looking for a quick summary for where markets are moving and what would be some good entry points and why. Okay, talking about that, I think it's the most valid. This is why I'm using this example that just came in a few days ago with the back trader. Now that we have a piece of software that will be able to generate on a chart the buy and sell signals, check out those most recent videos on that. There's a chart on there that does exactly like that, and we will be able to give reasons on why through the system. So that is probably what I'm going to be leaning towards, obviously. I'm responding with others in the exact issue. Now you're going to see another pattern here. I just need to figure out how to present maybe a daily Word PDF on what my system is doing. I'm really learning towards this in coming days. All this in daily email with text or video summary. See the consistency with the previous one. Again, here I'm not here to do that, but from a human perspective, if people complain about too many meals, they can unsubscribe from daily and just watch your YouTube channel. But at least you're giving people the option of daily mail. That's what I'm doing now. But we're talking about a membership that people are paying to access. Here again, I do think a weekly, daily summary is best, but the question is always, where do you draw the line without the overwhelm? And that's what I'm facing, because I want to do I do it daily? Do I do it weekly? Let me know. I think it'd be very valuable for people to have a discussion about that on a trading system with reports for a membership. How much data do you want? You want daily, frequent, weekly, daily? Because I can assure you that there is going to be some form of line as a borderline on what people will consider overwhelm will start leaving. Okay, so he says, you have some great products, maybe in the future we'll try to join back. This is what he said. Notice what you should consider as things evolve, as they will. I am not sure if you are part of my newsletter. Just note this, quantlabs.net/membership.htm. Keep being updated. Thanks for giving me a chance so far. So that's how I sum it up from this person, and for anybody else, thanks for reading and watching and all that. But the future's looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited by it. Anyways, I just want to put that up, and let me know what you think. Over now, later.